One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, because the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cycle victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
After coming in close contact with someone who tested positive for the virus, Purdue's campaign says the senator has tested negative. President Trump is scheduled to campaign in Georgia on Monday. Tonight he's back at the White House after cutting short his Florida vacation ahead of a key date for his last-ditch effort to overturn the results of the presidential election.
You know what I said? Wait. I go look back in the game and I take it off. I'll say, you know what? I want to play the game again.
$74 million Americans have concerns about election integrity. We're supposed to just sit down and shut up? I mean, somebody has to stand up here.
Congress must certify Biden's electoral college win next week, but Hawley says he will object before he vote on each state's electoral tally.
But you got a bit there compared to good game, though.
This is my opportunity to stand up and
I think Cyberpunk is going to be the game of the year.
Nebraska Republican Senator Ben Sass writes in a blistering post today, they're wrong. Adults don't point a loaded gun at the heart of legitimate self-government. Democrats confident the outcome.
But they say it puts Cyberpunk back in the place they can saw yet, though.
I think it's outrageous. More than that, it borders on sedition or treason.
Republican Senator Mitch McConnell.
Oh, you want to see my new car?
Not to object to the electoral college certification next week, but will give senators some room to vote their own conscience, according to sources familiar. But this will put in some drama that could any senator up for re-election next time.
I got that car. The car to burn.
Thank you. And on this New Year's Eve, we're watching a major storm hitting much of the eastern half of the country. Dylan Dreyer is following up. Dylan.
Peter, good evening. We've got this mass moving through the middle of the country, and it is going to continue to move to the east as we go into tonight. So for the overnight hours, as we ring in the new year, we're still looking for some icing conditions, especially through the Midwest, and rain to the south of that. And then on the first day of 2021, still pretty messy through Iowa, into Michigan, into parts of New York and Pennsylvania before that ice changes over to some rain. And the rain will be heavy at times as it takes its way through New York City, through southern New England. We will see snow across northern New England. Severe storms are possible down through the southeast, and we can see as much as about 2 to 3 inches of additional rain. Peter.
All right, Dylan, thanks so much, and a happy new year to you. In just 60 seconds, new video of that disturbing confrontation after a woman wrongly accused a black teen of stealing her cell phone.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's one that'll really take you back.
Wow! What'd you get, Ryan? Customized home insurance from Liberty Mutual. Customized from home insurance from. And what did you get, Mike?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. So you want to make the best burger ever? Then make it. That means...
Look like they're upgrading the stuff in their game.
And eating nothing but cheese till you find the perfect slice. Even if everyone asks you, don't listen to them. That means cooking.
Look like they did. They're like the other bad, like the world and stuff.
That means best burger ever. Agent QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful. Payments, payroll, banking, and live cooking. We're back down with a new video of that confrontation at a Manhattan hotel. Woman wrongly accusing a black teenager of stealing her cell phone and allegedly attacking him. Was run out.
This new hotel surveillance video appears to show the woman grabbing 14-year-old teen
It ain't like it would. It ain't Gitchy like it would. It's another battle, but it's still another Gitchy. They still need some work. But from what I heard though, Dick got Katika, but from what I heard, wait, it's gonna be a DLC come out for the game. The first DLC for the game coming out next year. I don't know what it's gonna be, but hope it'll be good. I see what I'm gonna try to buy. It could be a part, you know, when you beat the game. It could be where you beat the game. It could be something like that. Come on, I don't think the game got no DLC right now. Hang on. Let me check. I don't think the game in PlayStation 4 no more. Let me check and see what they got in PlayStation 4 for the game.
More should have been done to de-escalate the situation. One hour NBC News, New York. And up next, a massive brawl and a college bowl game today. It's a 13-hour flight.
A vehicle went dark near your position.
Fine, keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Choose the app that fits your investing style. Alice loves the circle game so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer.
They ain't got necking for on the game maker.
And long-lasting game secrets. Part of the irresistible scent collection from Game.
If you have moderate to severe psoriasis,
In the PlayStation 4.
little things can become your big moment. That's why there's Otezla. Otezla is not an injection or a cream. It's a pill that treats differently. For psoriasis, 75% clearer skin is achievable with reduced redness, thickness, and scaliness of plaque. For psoriatic arthritis, Otezla is proven to reduce skin swelling, tenderness, and pain. And the Otezla prescribing information has no requirement for routine lab monitoring. Don't use if you're allergic to Otezla. It may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Otezla is associated with an increased risk of depression. Tell your doctor if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts, or if these feelings develop. Some people taking Otezla reported weight loss. Your doctor should monitor your weight and may stop treatment. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Tell your doctor about your medicines and if you're pregnant or planning to be. Otezla. Show more of you.
At Wayfair, when you spend less and get way more, you look like this, but you feel like this. Sofa from $199, coffee table from $79, decor from $29. Oh yeah, feels good to save. Wayfair, you got just what I need.
Brushing only reaches 25% of your mouth. Listerine cleans virtually 100%, helping to prevent gum disease and bad breath. Never settle for 25%. Always go for 100. Bring out the bowls.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first
Look at all these damn Woken. Like a ridiculous, man. Goddamn Woken. Look at this shit. God damn, these are nagging ass motherfucker right here, man. God damn. You see this, wait? You see all these damn walkers? Right here. All these damn volunteers. Hey, this a nigga that motherfucker right here, man. I mean, the motherfucker filthy. I would that fake, I wouldn't be in a pack of big as this filthy.
Who would have thought?
Corporal without curl, we all look like the same idiotic bullet-ridden set.
Across the country this New Year's Eve, places that should be overflowing with tourists are instead quiet. Stephanie Rule on the economic impact.
In South Seattle souvenirs, owner Kevin Chen is taking it one day at a time.
We have 2 customers a day. We're lucky maybe 10. But let's say 2019, whole day on follow up, maybe 500 customers.
His gift shop is steps away from New York City's Times Square. But with so few out-of-towners, he's been able to squeeze. Right now, Chen is paying the store's rent from his own savings.
I believe having a successful vaccine to trace would bring tourism back, give a sense of security and help for not just tourists, but also for New Yorkers and small business owners.
The city isn't dead, but the pandemic has taken a chunk out of
Hey, where'd you come from?
I was just downstairs. We need to talk about this.
I don't know what you saw there. I don't go down there. I don't know anything. They forced me. I'm their hostage. Said if I try to escape, I'd be next on the table. I swear.
Right. Believe you.
Terrible thing. I'm glad it's over.
The lack of tourists all adds up. Compared to last year, the U.S. economy has lost
Been doing this year long?
$1 billion in
2 years, maybe more.
during the pandemic.
Wasn't easy at first, but I made the right connections. Half the heavy lifting in business is the network. This and the will to be cooperative and flexible.
Make a little pot of money to get you through the lean times. Holly Watts from the Avenue Pub, which runs along the parade route. She understands the decision to scale back Mardi Gras. Watts has been able to continue to operate, but has had to use her own savings to pay for her employees' health insurance. I do think if you're going to tell tens of thousands of people in the city of Orleans or any of these big cities that they cannot work, that you owe them some cash for survival. So I'd be happy with just making sure the employment base was taken care of. Small businesses still looking for that light at the end of a really long tunnel. Stephanie Rule, NBC News, New York.
An ugly scene in college football today. A massive brawl broke out of the Armed Forces Bowl. Look at that. It happened after Mississippi State beat Tulsa in a close one. Law enforcement officers had to come in to break up that fight. A much brighter moment in the NBA last night. San Antonio Spurs assistant coach Becky Hammon making history. The first woman to serve as head coach in an NBA game. It happened when Coach Greg Popovich was ejected in the first half. Hammon already made history in 2014 when she became the league's first female full-time coach. And up next right here, those
Ain't
on
that
the front
something?
lines and their New Year's wishes.
The fuck ever female coach.
Yesterday, there's Consumer Cellular, where you can get exceptional value like talk, text, and data for only $20 a month. Flexible plans, no contract, reliable nationwide networks, and customer service that's been ranked #1 by Jimmy 9 times in a row. Consumer Cellular is also an approved AARP provider, so members get exclusive discounts. 25 years delivering premium wireless for less. Switch today. Call, go online, or find us at Target.
2 medical societies have strongly recommended to doctors to treat acute non-low back muscle and joint pain with topical incense first. A formulation based on
Don't make sense!
Lactate is 100% real milk, just without the lactose. So you can enjoy it, even if you're sensitive. And some people say lactate isn't real. I guess all those cows must actually be big dogs. Sit. I said, sit. Want to sell the best burger in every zip code? Add an employee. Or 10. Then easily and automatically pay your team and file payroll taxes. That means world domination. Or just the west side. Run payroll in less than 5 minutes using Tuesday Clicks. Alright, everyone. Is to help your homeowners to return to their parents.
I'm having a big lunch and then just a snack for dinner.
We're using a speakerphone in the store. Is that a good idea? One of the ways I do that is to get them out of the home. We're looking for a grub brush. Can you ask me to help? No. We all see it. We all see it.
Here's the lawyer.
Okay.
Well, Lou, Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and home when you bundle with us.
You don't know me. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy, one up to the big power of liquid.
Can't learn whatever they're doing.
For sure.
Seriously?
One up the power of liquid, one up the toughest science. Any further questions? One up the power of liquid with Tide Pods Ultra Oxy.
We are the soldiers of women with metastatic breast cancer. Our time for more time has come.
I like the story in this game though. They got a good story mode.
Women taking Kisqali plus fulvestrant. In a clinical trial, Kisqali plus fulvestrant help women live longer with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer and in significantly delayed disease progression. Kisqali can cause lung problems.
I know some people fail to realize this stuff though. They gonna look at the game for the graphics. Some people fail to realize about the story mode in the game. Yeah, some games got good story mode.
Exactly the tech I want. Thanks. Get close.
We're never 19. 19. So let's see, what do I put up? Let's see here. We got this. A handgun. That. My bag. Okay, so what my body?
Broadcast of 2020, and it seems only fitting to give the last word to those healthcare workers who've been on the front lines all this time. This is their wish for the new year.
My wish for 2021 is for us all to be happy and COVID-free.
We've learned so much from 2020 that now we can face 2021 with renewed hope and promise.
I just know this time next year, we will all be healthier. May 2021 be a year of unity, love, and compassion for everyone. In honor of all those who've given so much.
I look forward to telling my grandkids about the day I got the shot and how things changed and hopefully for the better.
I'm looking forward to paying back some of the precious time I've missed with my family due to the demands from coronavirus.
My wish for 2021 is to be able to travel without restrictions, to be able to take my kids to the park, and for there to be a lot of kids for this deployment, to go visit friends and family.
I'm going to do more fly fishing and sign a lot of death certificates.
See my grandma again and give her a big hug.
And for my children to return back to school.
My wish for 2021 is to get married and babies.
My wish for 2021 would be that we can all safely spend the holidays together with our families.
Despite all the trauma of this year, I've seen how much beauty there is in human strength and in the lives of others. 2021 is full of a lot of hope, and so am I.
Things will get a little bit brighter. I hope that everyone stays happy and healthy. Stay strong, stay safe.
Never surrender, never quit. Continue to fight to keep saving as many lives and heal as many broken souls as possible.
Let's kick it off, because now more than ever, we have the power to overcome this pandemic, and together we will win this battle. Happy 2021.
We owe them all a huge debt. That's Nightly News from this New Year's Eve. I'm Peter Alexander. We thank you for watching, wishing you a very safe and healthy.
I heard the car don't meet.
The New Year's celebration is on NBC. First, Escape from 2020 with Hoda and Jenna.
Goodbye, 2020.
Then, join Carson, Amber, and Twitch for a live star-studded celebration. It also is tonight and it's 7 on NBC.
I'm coming.
Local. Now, this is WSFA 12 News at 6.
Welcome to the news at 6. I'm John O'Connor. Thanks for joining us. 2020. It has certainly been a year like no other. And in true 2020 fashion, we're going to end this year with the potential for some nasty weather. Let's go right over into the Storm Center now. And first, just Randy Kirk.
Hey, John, so we officially have 6 hours left in the year 2020.
I'm coming.
I don't necessarily think that we're going to see storms before the clock actually strikes midnight. It might actually be a very stormy start to 2021, but let's help you walk through the forecast over the next couple of hours. So here's what we're
how can you tell that?
That's over the eastern portions of Texas. Wrapping around is all this moisture, and we've been kind of on the warm side of this area for a long time, so our atmosphere is primed and ready to go. Today wasn't completely sunny, it was on a little bit of the cloudier side, so that's going to maybe help hinder the threat for severe weather. Area circled right here is the storms that we're currently watching in eastern portions of South Louisiana and southern portions of Mississippi. Some of this progresses off into western and southwestern Alabama, and if we see storms before midnight, this is where they would fire. So we're going to walk you through the forecast hour by hour, let you know what we're expecting. And looking ahead to 2021, John, we've got a lot of variety. 70s, 60s, 50s, and that's all in the first 72 hours. We're going to talk all about this ever-changing weather and how you guys at home can prepare tonight, coming up in just a few minutes.
Right a minute. Thank you. Some details tonight. Montgomery police have made an arrest in the city's latest homicide. 33-year-old Horace Bell has been charged with the murder of 37-year-old Jermaine Stevens. The deadly shooting happened Wednesday afternoon on the 3900 block of Southmont Drive. Police officials say Stevens died at the scene. His death marks the city's 68th homicide. Also, a man has been charged in the city's 65th homicide. 33-year-old John Parhams is charged in the death of 61-year-old Freddie Dunlop. That fatal shooting happened Saturday out on Mobile Highway. Dunlop was found shot at the scene. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. So far, no motive has been established in that shooting. Central Alabama Crime Office is offering a reward in the recent homicide, $1,000 being offered for information in the death of Stephanie Hale. She was shot and killed back on December 17th on Carmichael Road. The information is asked for Crime Stoppers 215
No, baby one.
If you're thinking about celebratory gunfire during the weekend, the Missouri police say think again. ABD adopting a zero-tolerance policy on this issue. Including the high-tech command center, targeting those shooting guns into the air. If you're caught, you face a $100 fine, a week in jail. More if it's a repeat offense. Authorities are now offering cash in helping combat celebratory gunfire.
The police department, they're giving a $500 reward for anyone that's captured any information that leads to the capture of someone shooting guns up in the sky. We are putting up a $300 reward for any felony or juvenile.
That's what it's all about. One less time for his task. Appreciate your problem-solving skills so we can get close.
We're going to pay out within 30 days of someone calling and winning that phone.
To report celebratory gunfire, you can call MPD's non-emergency number. It's 241-2651. You can also just report it by calling 911. Some new information tonight. Right now, 2,815 Alabamians are in hospitals across the state being treated for COVID-19. Baptist Health facilities in the river region are treating 158 patients. Jackson Hospital, 69. Central Alabama Veterans Healthcare System has 83 active cases on its Montgomery and Tuskegee campuses. That number including some employees. Months ago, health officials were worried that there might not be enough ventilators to treat severely ill patients suffering from COVID-19, but despite hospitalizations going up, it's no longer a major concern. According to state data, only 4% of hospitalized patients have ended up on a ventilator since March. Experts say that's thanks in part to therapeutic drugs. According to Yale Medical, doctors are also relying more heavily on oxygen and things like positioning patients where they can breathe better to avoid.
I finna go bike and probably go get Netflix where I can eat. But when I get through eating, I'll come back to the game.